It is the 30th of March, and here we go with the news for the last 2 days, as I didn't post yesterday's news as I had problems processing it outside of YouTube. So here goes. Black Mamba warning after 7 Birmingham deaths. UK soldier killed in Syria fighting Islamic State. Advise 7 hours a day over Easter, says education expert. Legal aid barristers strike over relentless cuts. Stansted fire airport fire forces terminal evacuation. Vatican Pope did not say there is no hell. Terrifying moment, Ohio cop is dragged by drug suspect's car. Ofsted school hijab ban stance challenged by teachers union. Catherine Brewster missing from Brazil meditation retreat. Corbyn, Labour must do better on anti-Semitism. Fans were moved by the real Full Monty Ladies Night as a couple of people were barred from all breast cancer awareness. Final wish granted as dog visits dying owner. Heartbeat actor Bill Maynard dies at 89. Hill walkers this Easter weekend have been urged to avoid stressing deer who may have been weakened by the prolonged winter. Cathay Pacific ends skirts only rule for female staff. GKN takeover concerns to be assessed by government. Manchester attack fire crews should not apologise. Motorway petrol prices exploitative, says Chris Grayling. Ruby rape trial jury comments investigated. Delays at Dover over heightened French border security. New £30 million fund to cut rough sleepers. New Zealand and England, Johnny Bairstow hits unbeaten 97 as Batman struggle again. Just in case you missed it, the epic story of a camera lost at sea for more than 2 years was discovered on Taiwan beach and returned to its owner. It still works apparently. Thousands of violent crime suspects released without conditions. MPs urge Corbyn to suspend Shawcroft amid anti-Semitism row. Prince of Wales deeply moved in televised Easter message. Sugar baby students sell their company to fund studies. Manchester Arena bombing, compulsory third aid training corps. Car hire cost clean-up continues. Hospitals artificial feeding letter to mothers criticised. Unjustifiably high salaries paid by some academics. Ball tampering ban going to see Steve Smith, David Warner and Cameron Bancroft contain glaring anomalies, according to the Australian Cricketers Association. Clifton College said the victims felt it was not an anti-Semitic act, but the campaign group said the act would have been traumatic and offensive to any observant Jew. Disabled woman wins BA flight refund battle. Funds double for orphans to be from Solihull. Telford abuse, I want to kill my son's groomers. Russia expels 60 US diplomat and closes St. Petersburg consulate in response to American action over spy poisoning. Peter Kay's Car Share final episodes to be shown on TV in May. Minister's U-turn on housing benefit acts for 18 to 21-year-olds. GKN loses independence battle to Melrose. Sophie Leonette death. Sophie Leonette death. Accused screamed like a mad woman. Woman 29 dies after being hit by bricks in Mile End being East London. Russian spy's daughter improving rapidly. Cambridge Analytica files spell out election tactics. People have been using the hashtag #IBelieveHer to say the criminal justice system is failing women who report sexual violence. Prime Minister says there will be more money for priorities like the NHS and school after Brexit, but Theresa May refuses to rule out a tax rise to fund the health service. Fortnite not addictive, says researchers. There are real opportunities. I think there are real opportunities for the United Kingdom. Theresa May responds to BBC questions. Do you think Brexit will be worth it? Now Cheetah interrupts a safari. Don't look around. Nesplay was told not to look around and look it in the eye and all that. But that cheetah kind of left as it saw gazelles, as it was probably slightly hungry. Anthony Joshua faces Joseph Parker in Cardiff on Saturday, and is eating a lot to prepare for it. Basingstoke crash, 2 18-year-olds found dead 7 hours after crash. Wareham lorry crash on pedestrian crossing kills boy, 3. Monday, Thursday. Queen hands out coins to mark women's vote. Police use tear gas to disperse crowds desperate for news of loved ones after at least 68 people died in a fire at a police station in Valencia, Venezuela. Royal wedding, tough Windsor security measures to be introduced. 2 of Britain's oldest men born on the same day have been celebrating their 110th birthdays. French police arrest man in Grenoble after a group of soldiers were almost hit by a car while jogging near their barracks. Hackney murder victim Abraham Badru was Bravery Award winner. Man jailed for killing best friend in Aberdeen. Tributes to lost Volvo Ocean Race yachtsman John Fisher. I'll do anything I can to make up for my mistakes and the damages it's caused. Suspended Australian cricket captain Steve Smith gives an emotional apology for ball tampering scandal. She's been shot, stabbed and even delivered a baby in a toilet. Meet Britain's first female bouncer. PC tried to prevent daughter's driving prosecution. Warboys case, Nick Hardwick says Justice Secretary is at fault too. At an 8-wicket defeat for England cricket in Mumbai, India reach 108-run victory target with more than 4 overs to spare, but England still make for tri-series final on Saturday. Predictions of doom and gloom at the time of the EU referendum have proved to be wrong, says Liam Fox, who says the UK has 14 working groups and with 21 countries on the way for a trade agreement to be ready to sign in a year. Bargain booze firm to file for administration. Musicians hit by management fee scam. Teenager arrested over hoax bomb threat. Term time holiday rules stopped children taking dance exam. International aid government fund could be causing harm. We've not got enough beds or staff, says NHS bosses. MPs to probe Russian money laundering through UK property. Row over deposit demands on tenants. Deeply sorry Christine Shawcroft quits as Labour dispute chief. End of BBC News UK, end of part 1. Here we go with part 2 with BBC News World. Mauritania court gives toughest sentence for slave owners. Police shot unarmed US man 7 times in back. Schwarzenegger has heart surgery. Ronaldo statue. Sculptor Emmanuel Santos takes another shot at bust. Bust being kind of like a statue of the head kind of thing. Texas woman jailed for 5 years over accidental voter fraud. Parkland student David Hogg rejects Fox News host's apology. Kosovo security chief sacked after 6 Turks deported. North Salmon pulls nightclub shooter's widow not guilty. Scammers impersonate French First Lady Brigitte Macron. Lindsay Lohan loses GTA 5 privacy case appeal. Syria war, Turkey's Erdogan rejects French mediation offer. Kim Jong-un visit, what else crosses China and North Korea border? China's Jack River, Gao Chenyong sentenced to death. Test launch footage of Russian ballistic missile Satan II. Spy poisoning, Russia expels unfriendly Western diplomats. Coffees sold in California must carry cancer warning, judge rules. Russia's state of emergency as toxic dump fumes hit town near Moscow. Facebook ugly truth, growth memo haunts firm. New Zealand seniors group hits back with elderly drivers' plates. Grace Mugabe farm invaded by Zimbabwe gold diggers. South Korean rock band returning to perform in Pyongyang. Colombian church donates 250 communion wafers to Venezuela. Easter Irish pubs lift Good Friday alcohol ban. The former Korean air executive who was sacked and jailed for a not rage tantrum on board a plane has made a corporate comeback. British Airways China's defunct space lab Tiangong-1 should fall to Earth over the weekend. Shelling kills Palestinian in Gaza. Israeli shelling reportedly kills a Palestinian in Gaza, where tension is high ahead of protests along the border. Even now in no man's land, Rohingya children know how to play and have fun. A strong magnitude 6.9 earthquake has struck off the coast of Papua New Guinea. Guinea's New Britain Island, the US Geological Survey USGS says. El Salvador shackled deportees become friends in adversity. Russian spy, how big is the Kremlin's diplomatic network? France offers to mediate between Turkey and the Kurds. Volkswagen car graveyard in California. Obituary, John Van Hulst, teacher who saved Jewish children. The teenager sentenced to 141 years in prison. Colorado senator explains white privilege to colleagues. Turning bread into beer to fight food waste. Alligator gender reveal party causes controversy. Lagos street dancers to go viral after Rihanna retweet. Industry ferment. US wine industry crushed over tariffs. Mattis to Bolton, I hear you're the evil devil incarnate. Stormy Daniels bid for early Trump testimony on her sex claims. Pope Francis gives ride to boy with Down syndrome. Gunman abducts mayor of Tripoli Abdelraouf Bouteflika. Australia coach quits over cheating scandal. Uganda newspapers whine for abuse stories contest angers readers. China singer denied bank account because he's blind. Trebs attack vegan activist in court over butcher post. PAOK Salonika's president Ivan Savidis has been banned for 3 years from coming onto a pitch with a gun. Sarkozy to face corruption trial. Trump's calls to congratulate TV's Roseanne. Trump attacks Amazon for paying little or no taxes. VW to buy back cars hit by German city diesel ban. Barclays pays $2 billion to settle the US fraud case. California car cliff plunge kills US family. David Shulkin sacks secretary in parting shot at Trump. Germany migrants plans to keep asylum seekers in anchor centres. Czechs consider national anthem update. Thai beach from Leonardo DiCaprio film to close temporarily. Breaking the journalist to be held in Australia over human trafficking. Sean Penn's debut novel is trashed by critics. Egypt election, Sisi set to win second term as president. Drivers try to ram group of French soldiers. Islamic State and the kidnapping of Nigerian schoolgirls from Dapachi, now in Nigeria. North and South Korea set date for Leaders Summit. Trump loses bid to dismiss hotel lawsuit. Carabobo fire scores dead in Venezuela police station cell. NFL cheerleader claims she was fired over Instagram photo. I felt dead kidnapped survivor Amanda Zindhout tells court. Lost film predicting rise of Nazism returns to screen. Does Justin Trudeau apologise too much? Cycling the length of Dakota Access Pipeline. Carnival Cruise offer teen free trip for a Snapchat handle. Inexpo wins South Africa Film Award despite a ban attempt. Miguna, Kenya opposition figure deported again. Malala returns to Pakistan after 6 years. So yeah, Malala Yousafzai returns to Pakistan for first time since shooting. Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai has returned to Pakistan for the first time since being shot by Taliban militants. Miss Yousafzai, now aged 20 and a vocal human rights activist, was shot in the head by a gunman for campaigning for female education in 2012. In an emotional speech at the Prime Minister's office, she said it had been a dream to return without any fear. Details of the surprise trip are being kept secret for security reasons. Pakistani television broadcast videos showing her arriving with her parents at Islamabad's Benazir Bhutto International Airport under tight security. Always, it has been my dream that I should go to Pakistan and there, in peace and without any fear, I can move on streets, I can meet people, I can talk to people, Miss Yousafzai said in a televised address from the Prime Minister's house in Islamabad. And I think that it's my old home again, and so it's actually happening, and I'm grateful to all of you. The trip is expected to last 4 days. Officials from the Malala Fund group are travelling with her, local media reports. It has not been confirmed if her family She will visit her family home region of Swat, the country's rural south-northwest, once a militant stronghold during her visit. Many on Twitter called for a warm welcome for the activist after news of her overnight homecoming broke. Why some Pakistanis hate Malala. Malala's return would have been unthinkable a couple of years ago, but security is improving after years of Islamist violence. Her coming back sends a positive message. These days, Pakistan's powerful army is keen to demonstrate that life is returning to normal. Malala knew the longer she stayed, the more ammunition her critics would have to target her, although the majority here support her. Many in Pakistan's patriarchal society still question her credentials as a campaigner for girls' education. Conservative men who target her online hate her for following what they see as Western agenda of female emancipation. For them, women getting an education is daunting and dangerous, especially in rural areas where millions of girls drop out of school and end up doing housework. So Malala is up against a different male mindset. Why was she attacked? At just 11, Miss Yousafzai began writing an anonymous diary for BBC Urdu about her life under Taliban rule. She later became a vocal advocate of female education amid militant suppression in Pakistan, and she was deliberately attacked on a school bus at the age of 15. Malala's story brought international attention. The Pakistani Taliban said at the time they had shot her because she was pro-West and promoting Western culture in Pashtun areas. The teenager sustained life-threatening injuries in the attack and had to have parts of her skull removed to relieve swelling on her brain. After receiving emergency treatment in a military hospital in Pakistan, she was transported to the UK for further treatment and to recover in Birmingham, where her family continued to live. What has she done since? Since her recovery, Miss Yousafzai has continued to speak up for children's education and rights around the world. She set up the Malala Fund with her father, Suardin, with a goal of working for a world where every girl can learn without fear. In 2014, she became the youngest person to win a Nobel Peace Prize. She and an Indian activist, Kailash Satyarthi, were jointly awarded it for their efforts for children's rights. She's continued campaigning while pursuing her studies and is now studying at Oxford University. Is Pakistan still dangerous? Despite security efforts in recent years, the Pakistani Taliban has remained active. They have been blamed for a number of deadly attacks on schools and colleges that have killed hundreds. Miss Yousafzai reportedly expressed her wishes to return to Pakistan, describing her hometown of Swat as paradise on earth. In an interview earlier this month, I have received lots of support in my country, she told a 2-year talk show host David Letterman in a Netflix special. There is this lust for change. People want to see change in their country. I'm already doing work, but I want my feet to touch that land. Pakistan is religiously conservative, and late last year Miss Yousafzai was trolled online after a picture of her at Oxford wearing Western clothes, jeans and heeled boots was shared on social media. In 2015, a Pakistani court jailed 2 men for life for involvement in the attack on Miss Yousafzai. 8 others were acquitted. The man named as chief suspect is still on run, the authorities say. End of article. Trump picks his doctor to replace Shulkin as Veterans Secretary. Man has world's worst super gonorrhea. Silent march in Paris after anti-Semitic murder. Aziza Abuata on the fight for her life. End of part 2, end of video.